Guys, and welcome to my channel. My name is Jason and I am a makeup artist, and if you guys want to see how I did this look, then keep on watching. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to start with is the Estee Lauder Cream Foundation. This is the Perfectionist foundation and this is an ivory beige. And I'm also going to take it on a Morphe brush. This is from their collection called Complexion Goals. You know what would have been a great idea? Getting a mirror, because right now I'm using my viewfinder. I'll just use this because I'm smart. You know, the annoying part of having bangs is not being able to get foundation there when you need it to. Moving on, I am going to be using the Double Wear Concealer from Estee Lauder as well. I love this concealer. It is so great and it's so high coverage. Okay, so now that we're done, it is time to blend this out. So what I'm going to be using is the sponge from Sephora. I feel like Sephora makeup is so underrated. I love it so much. And their sponges are so good. I can't remember what the name was for these. I think this was a Christmas collection. So if I can find this, I will leave the link in below. But I am just gonna blend out everything. I also just like to work my way up and have the eyes the last thing I work on. And by the way, the concealer I use is 2C Light Medium Cool. Just to give it that highlight glow. Just gonna blend that out. Gonna use the viewfinder. And then I'm just going to take the smaller side and really get in there and blend out. You know, it is so hard not to like look down like this when I'm doing makeup, because it's just, I start getting super focused on how it's gonna turn out, and it's just really hard not to. But I'm also going to go onto the lid with some spare foundation. So it is time for contour, and what I'm going to be using is the Coco contour palette. And what I'm going to use to put on this contour with is the Morphe Complexion Goals Collection Edge Brush. This does not have a name on it because it is in a collection. So I'm going to just dip this in to this cool contour color. This is in medium cocoa, and I'm just gonna carve out my cheeks in dabbing motions. And then I'm gonna pull at it just a tiny bit. I'm gonna dip in first and then pull at it just a tiny bit. Then I'm gonna turn it and then do it upward. And we're gonna stop about halfway. And I think that will be good enough for this side. That's what you're gonna have so far. Don't worry, we will go back and blend this back out. Now I'm going to go down my nose using the same color and the same brush. And I love starting at my nose and going down because it gives it more of a precise look. And I'm gonna do that on both sides, and we're gonna blend it out later. Next, I'm gonna take the same color, same brush, like we've been using, and I'm going to go on my chin. There. Next, I'm going to hit my temple, my other temple, and since I'm not gonna wear my hair up, I'm just gonna hit right here, because that's usually the only thing seen, but I would usually hit all my forehead if my hair is up. We are not going to be carving out our cheeks yet. We're just gonna focus on the chin and the nose right now. I'm gonna use this brush from the Complexion Goals collection. That is such like a hard thing to say. It's a very big tongue twister for some reason, for me. And I'm just gonna blend this out. And this comes out super even, and I really love this. And we're gonna be using this brush for all of our contour. And I'm gonna be using this again for my mirror. Just gonna blend this out just to give you a nice shadow. And then I'm gonna hit right here and right here. go. What I don't like about this foundation, I do this a lot, you can really see that. But it is easy to fix. What I do is I just take the normal brush I've been using and I re-blend it out. There. Back to our regular scheduled program. I'm going to keep blending right here. I've got this side. I just blend that out. Look at that. And instead of using this big brush to blend out my contour on my nose, I'm going to be using this smaller one. So I'm just gonna go in here and blend this out really quickly, both sides. And this is from the same collection. Now, it is time for the cheeks. So it is not blended, obviously. I'm going to be using this big guy again. And I'm also going to be using my favorite, all-time favorite bronzer, the Hoola bronzer. I love this so much. It just gives you an even, beautiful, tan-like look. So I am going to be using this. Not just is this gonna help blend out our contour, but it's also gonna just give us even a warmer look, just to even all this out. So I'm just gonna go hit off the excess and take my big mirror and go in the cheeks and start blending upward in circular motions. There we go. I think that looks really nice. Now I'm gonna do the same thing for the other side. And you always wanna just start with a little tiny bit because you can always add on to it, but it's a lot harder to take away. So just start with a tiny bit of bronzer and then go in. And there we go. Now you are done with your contour. I am gonna continue using this just a little bit. And what I'm gonna do is just take a tiny bit of bronzer and I'm just gonna darken this all up. So I'm gonna go up here, just where the sun will naturally hit you, even though where I am, there is snow on the ground and I hate it. So I am very excited to use this palette. I only played with it a tiny bit, and that is the Jaclyn Hill in Morphe palette. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be using this brush. This is from the I Slay collection from Morphe. So I'm going to go in with this beautiful green right here. This is gonna be a very dark, bold look. Sorry, my dog is flipping out. And this is called Enchanted. It's right here. And I love this new packaging because I have seen this before and they didn't have this. So I've never played with this color, Enchanted, and it does have kickback, so warning about that. And I'm going to put this right up here. Okay, it doesn't have any kickback, but that shit's pigmented. So just a warning, if you want light and airy look, not this color. Unless you are skilled and you know just a tiny bit. But we're gonna try and blend this out. And this is going to be the beginning. Okay, so I am loving how this color is looking. Thank you, Jaclyn, for making this color probably one of my favorites out of your palette already. So now I'm going to go in with this blue Twerk right here. I'm very excited about this color because this color was calling my name and I'm shocked by this one. It's this color right here. I was shocked by this because when I dipped in, there's no, and I'm talking, there's no kickback. Like, that's crazy. Look, ready? Like nothing. So it's not coming out as pigmented as I would like, so I am going to go in with a different brush. This is a flat brush from the same collection. Really getting in there. I got a lot on my brush. Let's try this out. I tipped in back with that dark green and I'm just gonna bold up here a little bit more. Smoke that right between these two beautiful colors. I got some more blue. I'm gonna zoom you guys in a little bit closer so you can see what I've done so far. Okay, so this is the eye so far. I love it. There, so that is the look so far. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. I think it's really pretty. There was a little fallout that came with that, but It looks really nice. I'm gonna go in with the purple Royalty, and I'm going to just do on the bottom. There's a tiny bit of kickback with Royalty, but it's really pretty and it blends really nicely. I'm going to just try and bulk that up a little bit. So I'm going to go into this crazy foil that can almost be a highlighter. This is called Obsessed, and that's exactly what I am, obsessed with this color. And that is this color right here. And that I'm going to take on the same brush. It doesn't look like it, but it is clean. It has no more product on it. I'm just gonna dip into this one. This one has no fallout on it. Which is really cool because, you know, I hate my fallout. But I'm just going to put that in the corner of my eye. Just to brighten that up. That is beautiful. Now, I don't know a lot about making makeup, but I know that purples are really hard to make, and she did fantastic with this purple. What are you guys thinking? I love it. Now I am going to take Chubby Lash from Clinique, and I'm just going to put that on my eyes. I am going to skip eyeliner. Crazy, I know, but alright, and that's the finished look. I love it. I am going to go do the other eye really quick, and I'll be right back. So this is the finished eye. All I did was powder a little bit on each side just to give it kind of a more connected look. I love it. I love it, love it, love it, love it. Now it's time for the next part. So next is highlighter. I'm going to be using Becca's highlighter. This is their Shimmering Skin Perfector Press Powder, and this is in Champagne Pop. So I'm going to take this. I just can't stop looking at these eyes. I really love them. They're super pretty. And I'm going to take this. This is a beautiful, beautiful color. Let me just swatch this for you guys. You guys see that? And we're gonna put this on a Morphe brush. And I'm just going to just fan this in here. And I'm just gonna put these on my cheeks. So blinding. We are almost done. Now the last part I'm going to do is go in with Woof lipstick from Sephora. This is in Lipstories, and this is their matte. This lipstick is really buildable, so you will be able to get a precise line. You will be able to make it the blackest black you want it. I love this so much, and I also really, really love the Jaclyn Hill palette because I haven't played with all of these colors, and every time I use this, I am trying to use a new color. If you guys did like this video, then like and subscribe. And if you guys have any ideas for any makeup looks, reviews, please comment below. And don't forget to give that little thumbs up button a little click. And yeah, it will be great. Hopefully I see you guys next time. Did I just get this in my teeth? Probably. No, I didn't. Well, there you go. But yeah, that's it for this video, and I hope to see you guys next Friday. Good, I love you, goodbye.